everybody, a video. This is weird. It's been like, what, 2 weeks since I made the last video? I hit 100 subscribers since then, and then I went back down to 99 subscribers, but I think I'm now back to 100 subscribers, so yay, 100 subscribers, woo! But whatever, I'm here with a new video and ready to talk about something light-hearted. Bob, what are we talking about today?
We're gonna be talking about climate change. What do you think about climate change, huh? Climate change.
Dude, I said something light-hearted. What do you think, Mark?
I think climate change is a brilliant idea. Don't you? I think it is. Why are you looking in my eyeball? Climate change is a great idea. I love it. We should totally talk about climate change.
Light-hearted! Simon, teach them a thing or two about light-heartedness. Well, you heard it from my new video production team, climate change. So climate change is increasingly becoming a bigger and bigger threat to society. More than nuclear war or the eruption of Yellowstone's volcano, it's climate change that threatens to destroy our species the most, and also all life on Earth. So how exactly does climate change work? Well, basically, engine. In 1698, a guy named Thomas Savery created the first steam engine. It was very crude and very terrible, but was basically used to pump water out of coal mines. The more famous guy that perfected his version of the steam engine was Thomas Newcomen, and the more famous guy than him who perfected his steam engine, who actually has a university named after him and a unit of power, was James Watt, who in 1776 created probably the best steam engine the world had ever seen at that point. And that was what basically kickstarted the entire Industrial Revolution. Fast forward about a century, and the Industrial Revolution is in full swing all across Europe. Factories and railways and textile production and other Industrial Revolution-y things dominate the British economy. And also a lot of other European economies like France and Germany and the Netherlands. Why not? Sometime in 1880, scientists decided that they would track the global temperature of the Earth, and between then and 2015, the global average temperature has only gone up. The explanation for this is that burning coal and burning oil, which is how these steam engines were powered, put so much CO2 into the air that it's now changing the climate of the Earth. Now, the climate of a region is basically the temperature and precipitation of that region over a long period of time. 30 years, I think. So the temperature is changing in one place, it's going to be changing in another place, because it's the same planet, and it's just a chain effect. The temperature is usually going to go up, but sometimes it can go down, especially in winters. For example, the winter that just passed brought a really cold winter, colder than it had been for a long time to Asia. In addition, precipitation is going to be changing too, which is most obvious in places like California, which is currently going through a drought. But then this is a video about fixing climate change, so how do we fix climate change? Well, first of all, we can't actually fix it. We can't reverse climate change because there's already too much CO2 in the air and we can't really take it out. And also at this point, the oceans have warmed up so much that because of water's high specific heat capacity, they're not going to cool down for a while. So basically, we're already having an effect that's going to last for millennia, but we can at least do a few things to not destroy ourselves. And that's what I mean by fixing climate change. It's not really fixing climate change, but how to not make climate change worse and destroy ourselves. That should be the title of this video. 1. Use less of everything. Yeah, that's right. Use less air conditioning, cars, airplanes, breathing. No, keep breathing. Keep breathing. Just put less CO2 and other greenhouse gases into the air because it's not good. Also, fart less because that's a greenhouse gas. 2. Destroy all of our factories and our industrial way of life and become hunter-gatherers once more. This is very unlikely. I like my industrial way of life. I like the fact that I can live longer than 30. 3. Create a hydrogen engine. This was actually my project in my biology class where we were studying ecology. Basically what we can do is create a special engine that instead of using oil has hydrogen and oxygen and keeps them in separate compartments, of course. Except when they're combined in the special chamber and they react via activation energy and release this huge amount of energy, almost or possibly more than oil actually. Because when hydrogen reacts with oxygen, it creates two things: a lot of energy and water as a waste product. Did you hear that? Water as a waste product! And we have a lot of hydrogen, so we don't even have to worry about running out of it. 4. Nuclear energy. Nuclear energy actually isn't that dangerous if you can just avoid the radiation. And before you say, Udi, that's a big if, okay? Just stop talking. That's what my friends would say to me, because, yeah, they're not my friends. Before you say that, let me just tell you that in nuclear reactors, all the radioactive uranium rods are stored in cooling tanks that are stored inside other tanks that are stored inside other things, so it's pretty safe as long as you don't let the water that the rods are being cooled in get into the ocean. That would not be good for the ocean or us or anything really. That's what happened in Japan, or I don't know if it happened in Japan, but I think it almost happened in Japan at least. 5. Move to Mars. Yeah, this wouldn't fix climate change, but at least we'd avoid destroying ourselves. In fact, we could terraform Mars and cause climate change there, and then make it like an Earth and destroy that planet too. So if you want to help fix climate change, do one of these things, or be innovative and come up with your own idea. Be the Thomas Savory of our time. Thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, I have made a Facebook page because we reached 100 subscribers and then we lost, but then I didn't destroy the Facebook page because that would be a waste. So, if you want to go to that Facebook page, I will put a link in the description and I will see if I can put a link on my face or something like that. And with that, I will see you next time. Bye!